Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Battle Brothers. I seem to have solved the issue. No longer have I got these little artifacted out pictures, which is nice. It means I actually know what I'm looking at now and who I'm looking at. So this is now Adalbert the Tiny. This is Zegward the Beggar. Zegward the Glutton. Harvard. I don't call you Harvard because I keep calling you Harvard anyway, so I might as well put that in your name. Ooh, that's like rocketing forwards, backwards and forward. Okay, Harvard. Sigmund and Rambert the Elder. Okay. As you saw last time, I think given the fact that Adalbert is tiny, he has less melee damage, we want to basically outfit him up as a ranged character. So we got one more man at least, and we need to go to Eisenfeiste, which is over there. Swinging by Saxdorf. I need to buy armor, weapons and armor for our men. Let's go see about that, shall we? What kind of weapons and armor can we get here? There's no bowing, there's no bows here, unfortunately. A linen tunic, a thick tunic, damaged thick tunic, a hood, a straw hat. You know what? There's nothing really majorly important here. So we're just gonna head over to Saxdorf. Do they follow roads? Okay, they do follow roads. Okay, it's good. And there's got a Saxdorf here, a wool spinner, orchard. What if these areas actually access these areas? Or are they part of Saxdorf? Are they part of Saxdorf? A trading caravan, okay. Tavern, marketplace, hiring. Okay, tavern. Filled with patrons from all over the lands, offering beverages, food, and lively atmosphere in which to share news and rumors. And we got no audio. Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. There we go, that's better. Why was that set up like that? Oh, very odd. That's set up properly. Yeah, that's set up properly. Huh, it's very weird. Sorry about that. At least you had my lovely voice to keep you company. Anyway, so marketplace, hiring men. Conrad is a miller with a higher background max fatigue. Arabert is a day tailor. He's a day laborer, I think. Okay, he's basically an odd job man. And we have a second Conrad, who's also a day tailor. Oh, right. Now it's a guy carrying stuff over his head. And Arnulf is a farmhand with higher hit points and higher max fatigue. Interesting. I might actually have use for you. Because higher hit points and higher max fatigue, that'll be quite nice. Wonder why you're more expensive, though. You have a higher daily rate, but you want more upfront money. Anyway, what's in the tavern? Share news and rumors with the patrons. Pay for a round to get the patrons to hear more news and rumors. The patrons talk about this and that. My cousin Winrick left town with a mercenary company like yours. Black Shields or something like that it was called. Haven't heard from him since. And pay around for your men to get morale up. Not yet. We haven't quite got to the point where we want to get morale up. Or I need to get morale up. Okay, so we've got better equipment over here. We've got a nice wooden shield. And a buckler. A buckler weighs more and kind of focused toward melee defense. A scramna axe, which is a long and heavy knife. No sword. We have a hatchet, a one-handed hatchet. We have a bundle of javelins. Okay. We have some linen tunics, some hoods. Food, some dried fruits, some bread, some tools and supplies. We got enough. We got a lot of stuff here, which is kind of nice. Okay, hang on. So that's food. All items. Okay, good. Okay, so that's looking to get Arnulf, because Arnulf probably will be a nice frontline fighter. In war, farms are hotspots for armies, not just to feed themselves, but to recruit from the stable of strong men who work these lands. Arnulf is a burly, sweat-sculpted farmhand. Word has it he really did sleep with the farmer's daughter. What a surprise, he's no longer on the farm. Corn-fed and barn-bred, Arnulf stands before you as fit a man you've ever seen. Join the party, Arnulf. Okay, what do we know about you guys? So what do we got here? Pause, if I can pause. We have Arnulf here as well. He's got what? He's got a dagger. He's bleeder. He's a bleeder. He's more prone to bleeding. Okay, that's some slightly unfortunate Arnulf, but we can deal. I'm gonna put you in the back because I think if this is front line and back line, I want to put you maybe here. Adelbo the Tiny can join you in the back as well. Okay. Let's see about... Okay, so what do we actually have here? Weapons-wise. A pitchfork is an agricultural tool. A long handle can be used to keep up an opponent at bay, but won't affect the dead list of injuries and will perform poorly against armor. Okay. Really? Because that looks like it's 75% effective against armor, which is better than a dagger. Not as good as a spear, but more of the damage ignores armor and it deals more damage. It has a range of 2 tiles as well. Yeah, as a farmhand, we're going to typecast you, and we're going to get. Let's get the bow and arrow. Linen tunic, a thick tunic with a hood. Okay, so let's get you. Arnulf, you're the farmer, right? So Arnulf, pitchfork, hood, thick tunic. Give it some repair work. You need a bow and arrow and some arrows. And let's give you a secondary weapon, just in case you need to do anything in combat. Okay, so... Arnulf is pretty much done. You got a massive woodcutter's axe. Yeah. You're okay, you're okay. You need a hat of some kind, so you need 2 more hats, 2 sets of armor, and a melee weapon. Okay, so 2 more hats, some kind of, a couple of hoods, some armor, and a couple of melee weapons. And a melee weapon. It was 1 melee weapon. It was 1 melee weapon, so you can get the Scrammus axe. So you can get the Scrammus axe. Can I? Okay, so it's literally that's your weapon. The Scrammus axe. Get that. Get a hood on. Siegward the Glutton. You need armor, right? So you need some armor as well. You can get a hood. No, you needed the hood, wasn't it? Yeah. Hood for you. And Albert the Tiny needs some armor. He's wearing tattered sackcloth. Let's not let that happen. Let's get you some... Let's get you... Do anything proper here. Sell. Leather wraps. Technically more than the sackcloth, so let's grab that. And you can wear the leather wraps. Right, so there we go. Okay, so we've got the contract. Let's visit Eisenfeste. Got the knight. What's that? That's a stone watchtower. So it's decided that this is a quicker way than going all the way around. Okay, so it's got some pathfinding involved as well. Interesting. So we're passing a stone watchtower on the way to Eisenfest. Workshop, ore smelters, definitely the place to build weapons. As the silhouette of Eisenfest appears on the horizon, Rambert the Older seeks a word with you. Never been to Eisenfest before myself, but I've been around. These big cities are expensive, need much more than Blankvasser and other villages like it. But the merchants have everything we need, weapons, armor, food. If there's a smithy in Eisenfest, it's worth a visit too. We will be expensive for sure, but they'll sell real weapons made for war, not just farming tools. You could also browse the wares in the marketplace, of course. There's a few bargains to be made, but they'll also try to sell us stuff that'll break apart if you so much as sneeze on it. Don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants, Captain. Sigmund sees fit to add his own opinion of what you should do. There's a good tavern. I say that's where we head first. Pay a round from the company's coffers to get us all drunk for the night and raise our spirits. Gods know we've earned it. Rambert the Older shakes his head. You say that every time we stop into town, even when we ain't done anything. I do think we need to raise our spirits. I haven't got the cash for any weapons at the moment, but it's kind of interesting. Armor. What have you actually got weapons-wise? Nasal helmet with mail, padded kettle helmet, padded nasal helmet, reinforced mail coif, nasal helmet with closed mail, kettle hat with mail, kettle hat in general, bassinet with mail, scale armor, reinforced mail hauberk, padded leather lamellar armor. You dress it like a samurai. And wooden shields. Just sell that. Okay, and what else have we got? We've got a tavern. Mark and patrol duty. Barely got back here. Blisters on my feet still from all the marching. We're about to head out again. Just put us on horses, I say. Okay, so there's someone's on patrol duty. Weaponsmith. What actual weapons we got our hands on? Throwing axes, javelins, a pike, a long axe, a great sword, a billhook, a boar spear, a winged mace, a warhammer, a short sword. You can get some nice stuff here. Fighting axes, flails, hand axes, falchions, daggers, arming swords. Proper arming swords. It's like the standard sword is the arming sword. And the military cleaver. 90% effective against... Okay, good. We got some... We still have the food. Veterans Hall. This building will be unlocked later time during early access. Okay. And the hiring of men. Gunther is a juggler. Higher chance to hit the head with a higher initiative. Hugo is a farmer. Icegear is a militiaman. Friedrich is a day tailor. Sigurd is a farmhand. We already got a Sigurd. Gerulf is a retired soldier, but he's got levels to spend. Retired soldier, so he's got lower hit points, lower max fatigue, but higher things where skill matters. Egon is a retired Ghostbuster. And Oscar is a brawler. So you like punching things. Probably not the best thing to do. Can I move to ore smelters? Is that a thing I can do at all? Okay, apparently not. Let's travel back to a Blankvasser then. Supply caravan. Hello, supply caravan. Can I interact with these guys at all? Apparently not. How much food have we got left? We got food for 2 days. Okay, let's head back to Saxdorf. Like I said, the day takes a lot longer than I thought it was going to do, so... We paid off the men as well. 11 days. A trading caravan. Can you raid? Okay, if I pause. We can't seem to interact with the caravans. Is that just me? Fine. Get some food, shall we? What's the best way to get food? Probably the grain. For the amount of food you're getting, it is the cheapest. It spoils in 7 days, unlike the dried fruits and the meats that take longer to spoil. that it's cheap, and at the moment I haven't got a lot of money. Let's head over back to Blankvasser. Let's see about getting this Hoggart the Weasel. How's our equipment doing, by the way? Have we repaired everything needed repairing? We did. Okay, so everything's been repaired, which is nice. Okay. No, Blankvasser. I kind of wish you could separate the right click from the left click. Okay. Gernot the Younger awaits you impatiently, pacing back and forth as you put down your bags and muddy boots. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We hold one of Hoggart's former men. The healer who down near killed you with a pike with a firepoker standing by. He's picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Gernot the Younger laughs. Get a nice little talk with the man, and now I know where Hoggart's licking his wounds. I'm eager to rid myself of him once and for all. You give him a waiting look and then ask, well? Where is he? Gernot the Younger straightens up, as though the excitement had lost him a fair bit of composure. Oh, right. He's hiding out in some small hut in the hills to the east of here. I'll mark it on your map. Apparently, he's managed to gather more men in the short time since your battle. I suspect he knows that Nemos is on his heel. Are on his heel, excuse me. Like a bunch of bloodhounds. Good luck. We'll return with his head. Okay, pause. Let us... Okay, Hoggart's refuge is over there. Let's go say hi to Hoggart's refuge, shall we? I don't think we'll be able to get there at night time, but we'll be able to get there at dawn, I think. It's dawn, the fishing ships are going out. This is what? Tentlingen. In neutral, you actually have no faction control at all. Okay. Hoggart's refuge. A few bandits and a bandit marksman. And a hidden graveyard. A place where people have buried their dead, placing them down for their last rest. Or at least they hope so. Hoggart's refuge. A few bandit thugs and a bandit marksman. Engage. Let's wreck them. Okay, so what do you have here? A lot of altitude. They're attacking from down, from above, which is unfortunate. Let me make that bigger so I can know what I'm looking at. Adalbert, the Tiny. See how much easier it is to actually know, you can plan yourself a lot better when this is happening. Okay, so you can you move? What can you move? You can move not all the way up there, unfortunately, because I kind of want to put you over there. So I'm going to put you over here. Ow! Sigmund just took a massive hit to the head. Siegward. So what are we looking at here? Hoggart the Weasel. He's arrived. 6% chance to hit. It's not happening anytime soon, so let's go back here. And prepare. Ooh, and prepare. Turn. Arnulf. You can repel. 6 AP to repel. So we can get to move up there. We can move up here. And use repel. Oh, repel is a specific target. Okay, so let's move over here. And do that. Sigmund. You took a massive hit to the head, unfortunately. Move out. Dodge. Shield guy. Siegward the Glutton's kind of been surrounded. He can't do much at the moment. Okay, who's going next? Adalbert the Tiny. That costs 4 to fire. That'll have to do. I'll move over here. Right, you decapitate. %46 chance to hit. Armed shield, 36% chance, 41% chance. 46% chance to do a lot of damage. It's exactly the same percentage as that, although it costs... You know what? Go for the head twice. You're gonna move over here. Five. Still gonna cost you way too much, isn't it? Yeah. So let's move over here. Make sure Hoggarted can't really do anything. Bandit Marksman needs to go. You did shield wall. Okay. You can fire at this guy, right? 31% chance to hit. Hit them with the shield. Reload. Ow, that guy's hitting quite accurately. Back away, Sigmund. Ooh, and now we've lost Siegward the Glutton. Okay. And... you gotta hit in. Into the shield again. You... flee. Oh, and now we've lost Arnulf. That marksman is really doing our head in. 62% chance to hit him. Actually, to be fair, wow. It's Harvard and the two bowmen. Yep. Sigmund is kind of out of it, so our last stand, to be honest, unfortunately, I think. That shield is really getting on my nerves. Sigmund's going to be moving around. Rambert. Did we not reload duty last time? Apparently we didn't reload. Shameful. Yep, and that's the end of Adalbert the Tiny, because he has very... oh dear. That... they're attacking from an entrenched position though, which is kind of interesting. Wait your turn. Oh, you taking damage as well. God's sake. Not helpful. Good. You're down. Okay, we need to swap you over to that. Because... okay, so we can puncture... completely ignores armor, but that's 33. It's... and it turns out we have the entire enemy army to worry about right now. I'm going to go for a round swing. I'm going to go for cleave. Or a miss, which means you're dead. That's dead. And there we go. Defeat. Lost after 9 rounds. Everyone died. I indeed lost. Just a shameful, shameful, shameful way. But there we go. Okay. Anyway, we shall carry on next time. And I'll catch you guys then. Bye.